Hi, so it's Debbie here from Pilates and Bridgewater. So I've got a little bit of a stretch sequence for you. We're going to start on the floor, standing up tall with the toes together. We take the toes apart, we lift up through the heels, let the heels come back and down. If you're a guy, you have smaller pelvises, so you may want wider stances. I want you just to take a couple of deep breaths in now. Breathe in wide and full, slide your rib cage down and your shoulder blades back. Engage the pelvic floor. So that runs from the back passage to the front passage. Men and ladies, we all have the same slings of muscle. We just have a different number of openings. Take 2 more breaths in. I want you to breathe wide into those rib cages. Force them open wider. Press those feet down into the floor, and as you come back down with your arms, just connect with your core. That will draw your abdominals in. Lift up again, because the pelvic floor is the bottom of the core muscles. Come back down again. And everybody knows I like the feet, so we're going to bend the knee and start to walk through. So the idea of this is that we're getting those ankles warm and flexible. We're waking up the nerves and the muscles all the way up through the legs, the insides and the outsides of the knees, coming up into the hips and the lower back. So although this is a small movement, it's actually getting everything warm. We're going to do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more and 1 more. Press those heels down. Now let's lengthen under the feet and lower down. So we're lengthening out that fascia underneath your foot. If you have plantar fasciitis, this is the exercise that you want to do to stretch that out. When you're running and you lift the toes, this is the same feeling. A lot of people can get shin splints with this, so we'll try and stretch that out as well. We've got 2 more. And again, lifting up those toes, 1 more. Now our body should be a bit warmer for a first of the squat. Come back down, bring those arms on the shoulders and circle those arms around all the way through. Bring the arms down, we squat again, we come back up, we bring the arms up and we circle round again. Arms right up as you open. Hands down, go again, reach down, reach to extend your primal pattern of movement. Hands are on the shoulders, bring those arms back. Let's go again. This time when we come up, we're going to take the elbows behind us. We bring them forward and we take them all the way behind us, keep them close to your body and open up, around. Reach down again, working our way through. Take those elbows forward and bring them behind you so we're getting nice and warm through those joints. And 1 more please. Reaching down, coming up, hands onto the side. Bring those elbows forward and take them behind you. Bring them all the way up, lower down. And now we're going to reach down. We come up on the toes, lift up, lift the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Come back down again. And back up, shoulders away from the ears. Lower the heels. We're going to bring up the left hand, right knee and open out those postural muscles that run from the shoulder diagonally to the opposite hip. Let's go down for a squat again. Coming up onto the toes, lift up. You want to stay on your big toes and then come back down again. Let's lift that right arm, left knee. Open out the cross diagonal muscles from the shoulder to the hip. Let's do that again. We reach down. Come back up on your toes, shoulders back and down. We lower down, we take the left arm, right knee, open out. Bring it back in again. Let's go down again. Lift up. We come back down, other side. We're just starting a sort of a warm up here. Take the hands all the way up and we're going to bring the hands down. I'm going to turn in profile. We're going to roll down, creating a C shape with the body here. And I want you to extend the head away from the shoulders, so you lengthen the spine. Take a breath in, and then the abdominals reposition you back up again, restack. Take the hands up, we're going to swish to the right, a bit of rotational. We swish to the left. We come down again, take a deep breath in. Roll those abdominals in. Create that C shape and then lengthen away. Inhale, bring your body back up again, pushing up those abdominals, restacking the spine. Take the hands up to the ceiling. Let's switch to the other side, to the left. Come up and to the right. Okay, we're going to go down a little bit more. Reach down, and if you want to, you can go into a full lengthen. This is a flexion, a heavy flexion position. Take a deep breath in. Lift those abdominals as we come up. Reach up. And now we step back and we stretch into that hamstring. And we come up again and we stretch into that right. Okay, we're going to come down. I'm going to turn from the side. I'm keeping my nose close to my body. I'm not sticking my bottom out. I'm again curving the spine as I go down. If you have osteoporosis, you want to stay with the other one. Let your body go down. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift those abdominals up. Restack the spine as if you're leaning against a wall. Take the hands up. And we're going to step the other side. Reach back and come up. Well done. Reach back and come up. Let's take ourselves down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. We reach down. We walk forward on our hands and knees. And we've got lengthening away the shoulders from the ears. We create that movement again. Arch the abdominals. Dig the toes into the floor. Lift that breastbone. Slide those shoulder blades back. Tuck the toes under. Create that high arch again. And then we lengthen out. We dig the toes under and we create that opening of the chest. Take a deep breath in, dig your toes in, lift those hips up, press into those heels, on your toes and back into your heels, on your toes. Once more, back into the heels, on the toes. We're going to bend the knees, then we push back into the heels, head goes between the arms. Come down again, knees halfway, challenge the core. Bring the body up, press into those heels, head between the arms. We come one down one more time. Okay, hover here. Take one arm away. Hold the body still. Bring that arm down. Take it away the other side. Bring those arms out. Push back. Last time. Take a deep breath in. Come down on the knees. We extend the right leg behind us. Toe is onto the floor. Keep the shoulders down and the hips down. We press the heel over the toes. We release it by coming forward. We do that again twice more. And going forward. Again, we've got one more. And coming forward. Let's change legs. Keep the space between your knees open. Abdominals stay centered. Other leg goes out. Take a deep breath in. Push the heel over the toes. So you feel those calf stretches. Come forward again. And exhale as we push back. Come forward. Keep pushing back. The heel goes over the toes and we come forward. Okay, take a deep breath in. Dig your toes down, lift the hips up again, push back into those heels, up onto the toes. Can I ask you to lift your right leg up? Bring that leg down, lift the other leg up and come back down again. Drop the knees. Big toes together, knees apart, sit back, forehead down, stretch the spine. And bring the body up, keeping the hands on the floor will activate your abdominals. Bring those legs together. We take one leg forward, please. Take a deep breath in, don't let the body stick out this way. Make sure those abdominals are in. Push the whole hip forward and the whole hip backwards. And the whole hip forward, and the whole hip backwards. Let's take the other arm up, and take it back. Take it up, and take it back. Take it up, and take it back. Okay, we take it up, push those hips there. Bring that hand down by the other side, dig your toe into the floor. Hand goes down on the same side as the leg, and we reach up to the ceiling, and we come down. And again, we reach up to the ceiling, and we come Opening out that chest one more time. Come down. Okay, we come back on that knee. I'm going to turn to the front so you can see me. Now, if you have a sciatic pain, if you have SI dysfunction, I want you to reach over to the side and then come back. So you're going to feel that stretch of the whole slings of muscle coming from the knee through the hip, right the way onto the side. We're going to do 2 more of those. Take a breath in and exhale. And again, 1 more, please. And exhale. Keep those hips pushed forward. Okay, we take that leg in front and you come down into that pigeon. You're going to feel that stretch through your hips. Relax your body. Try to look straight at the floor. Don't look down at here. Take a couple of deep breaths in. So your body is listening to you. If you're holding your breath, it thinks you're in a panic mode, so you want to be able to release your body. And again, 1 more breath. Lovely. Now bring the body forward. We take a big step forward with the other leg. And the same thing happens. Make sure you're not sticking your bottom out. We're going to push the hips forward. I'll move to the side again so you can see. Nice big step. We move the body forward and then we bring it back. Bring those toes up. We'll encourage that hamstring and the calf muscles. Reaching back and then coming forward. So we're just easing the body into this. Okay, we take the other arm up and we take it back. If you want to hold on to something, feel free. And we're going to do this just twice more. And relaxing, pushing through the body, extending and drawing back. Your fixed point is the heel. The movable point is your bottom, so that's what you're moving away from. We go up 1 more time. Take a deep breath in. We put that hand down. Okay, we dig the toe into the floor and we lift up and we come down. Now you can do this with the foot on the floor or off the floor, the knee off or on the floor. Reach up and come down. We've got 2 more. Lifting up and come back. And 1 more. And come back. And again, I'm going to turn to face the front. I don't want you to lean forward. You're going to take the arm to the side and you're just going to reach over. Breathing out and breathing in. And again, reach out. Really stretch that arm away. And again, really feel everything moving from the knee, which is your fixed point, into that hand, coming across. Reach over. Lovely. Okay, we're going to take that other leg there now. Take it in cross in front of your body. Take a deep breath in and sit back. Now it may be that this is enough for you here and you're going to feel that in the hip. The more you bring this foot across your body, the more of a stretch you're going to feel. So if you want to feel less of a stretch, let it go more towards the other foot. It's entirely up to you. If you feel comfortable, you can slide that foot back, come down on your heels. Keep that length in your neck. Don't try and look at your groin. Keep a nice long gaze where your hands are. Just take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Lovely. Bring your body back up. And we're going to come into a seated position. Bring those legs in front. Lift the chest and just move the knees to one side and then the other. Moving the knees from one side and really pushing up those hips. Pushing up those hips so we're getting a bit of a stretch through. We've got 4 more of these. Keep pushing the body and 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, we come back to the centre. We're going to bring the right leg in and let the left leg come out. And it's important that you feel that you're sitting on your sit bones, so we don't want any slumping. So just to make sure you are, slump back and bring yourself up tall. Slump back and bring yourself up tall. And you can feel your sit bones. Come back, sit up tall. Take a deep breath in. And now we're going to reach behind us, and then we're going to reach forward. We're going to reach behind. So flexibility is your challenge. I want you just to reach more upwards. Don't try and get your head down to your knees. Reach forward. Okay, we're going to do that just one more time. Now if you feel comfortable, put that knee down. Bring your body right up and stretch. And then come through and reach down. And again, we'll do that again. Lift up, push up, and exhale as we come forward. And you'll feel, because you're going 180 degrees in one direction, you really can get right the way through. We'll do one more. And again, exhale, reach here, breathe out. Try and make sure both you're turned towards that foot, you're not sort of half turned. At the moment, I want you turned towards the foot, so we're only opening out the back here. Now we hold onto that foot, or the toes if you need to be a bit higher, and reach that hand up, and then come back down. And reach that hand up, and then come back down. And again, reach that hand up, and come back down. And one more. Reach that hand up. Okay, we're going to put this hand on the inside, and we're going to reach over the top and back. And again, reach over the top and back. And again, reach over the top. Breathe nice and steady. And back. And we've got one more. Reach over the top and back. Well done. Okay, we're going to come up. And you're going to find that you're going to have maybe your knee up here if you've got a tightness in the hip. Press on that hip and roll back. Press on that hip, and we're going to keep this buttock that you're leaning on onto the floor. And you're going to take a breath in, and we're going to open out through the other part. So the whole of the front of the pelvis is going to open up here. Let's go again. We come up again, so we're on one buttock. We take a deep breath in, and we let the whole of the pelvis open out as both buttocks come onto the floor. Lovely. So you should feel that there's an openness there, that you're not too tense. Take a breath in, bring that leg up, hold on to that leg and let it be quite passive. And one of the things that you need to be able to do when you're running, especially on hard surfaces, is have a very responsive ankle so that it can cope with all terrain. So we're just going to use the other hand to gain that range of movement all the way through. Really circle. Try and get as much range of movement as you can. And then we're going to go in the other direction now. You really want the foot to be quite relaxed because you want to try and encourage a great range of movement so it can respond much quicker to uneven terrain. Okay, we're going to sit up tall. We take hold of this knee and we're going to bring it across the body and back again. Across the body and back again. Across the body and back again. Across the body and back again, and this time you're going to hold it there. The way the body will cheat, it will want to tilt up so the foot doesn't stay on the floor. Keep it on the floor. The higher you bring it up, the more challenging you are going to find it. We lift up again, tall through those sit bones. Keep the knee close to you. Take that hand up, and we're just going 90 degrees to start with, and then come back again. Now we're going to go a little further. And you're going to feel this foot wants to lift, but you keep it down. Reach again. And we'll do one more. So you're aiming for that sort of 180 degrees, still holding that knee towards you. Lovely. Okay, coming back down again. Keep that knee bent, hands come behind you. And I want you to push your buttocks up to the ceiling and come down. And again, push those buttocks up to the ceiling and come down. Can we do two more? Push those buttocks up to the ceiling and come down. So we're opening up the front of the pelvis, using the glute or the bottom muscles to push. Lift up. Come back down. Okay, can we change the legs now? We're going to bring the other leg in. Just nice and relaxed. If you have a knee issue, you can take it slightly further away. That's fine as well. And again, just check that you're upright, that you're not slumping. Take your body up, shoulder blades come back. As I slump, you notice how my shoulders, my head disappears into my shoulders. This is what happens. We want to lift up and open the chest, slide those shoulder blades back. Let's do 2 more. Coming down and lifting up. And again, coming down. And lifting up and staying there, staying there. So again, starting by reaching behind and then coming forward. Reaching behind. You're already going to feel, because you've done that work on the other side, this second hip will be maybe a little easier. Not in all cases, it depends what injuries you're carrying. But we're going to stay there. Now if you feel that you can, you're going to press that knee down and lift up behind you. Push those hips forward and then we come forward nice and low and we reach forward. Let's do 3 more. Reach up and exhale. Move with your breath. Don't worry about how you breathe. Just take a breath in and exhale as we come forward, reaching through. Well done. We've got 1 more. Take a deep breath in and exhale as we come, reaching through. And again, try and get your body square to that foot. Don't let it be at an angle. Try and get it square. If flexibility is your issue and you need to be up here, that's fine. As long as you can feel it around the back and the hip, you're doing the right thing. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to reach up and we're going to come back. We've got a bit of rotation here, reaching up and then we're coming back. And again, reaching up and coming back. And we have 1 more, reaching up and coming back. Now if you can, you're going to drop that elbow down slightly over the top, reach up and then bring the hand over the top and back. Do this very gently. Reach over the top and inhale as we come back. And again, exhale and inhale and exhale. Keep that elbow down on the other leg and inhale. Bring your body back up. And again, noticing whether you have a tightness in the other hip. And what I want you to do is just roll onto the bent knee hip and then come back again. Roll onto the bent knee hip. And now you feel this tailbone, this buttock is lifted. Take a breath in and let both buttocks come down so you can feel that you're really opening out through the front. Come back up again. And exhale. So tight hips, when we're running, any kind of tightness can result in trochanteric bursitis, which is on the side of the hips here. We'll come up 1 more time and go down. So we want to open out those hips. That's the kind of central point. So this is what this is doing. This is opening out, creating movement in the back as well. Bring that body up again. Okay, we're going to take hold of that leg. And you just let that leg be quite nice and passive. Hold it with the other leg and try and get the biggest range of movement, the biggest circle with that ankle that you can get by moving it with your other hand. So you should really feel comfortable with these movements. They're nice and easy and are complementary to your running, whether you're a sprinter or you're a jogger. They're just complementary. This style of exercise is complementary to what you do. Okay, let's relax that foot. We take hold of that knee now and we take it across the body and we come back again. We take it across the body and we go back again. So this helps those ITBs, the iliotibial bands, and take it over. So keeping that foot flat on the floor, again, sit up and drop your shoulders. Take a breath in. So what you want to do is encourage the body to have a good pattern of movement. The knee comes in and you hold it in tight there. Take the other hand up and just start by taking it out 90 degrees and coming back in again. Then working your way around to 45 and then coming back in. Your body quite likes this range of movement, reaching all the way through and back again. And we'll do 1 more, reach through and then come back in again. Lovely. We keep that knee bent on this side. The hands go behind us. We lift and open the chest. So tight pectorals will feel as if you've got a tightness in your armpit area. Lift that chest and now take a deep breath in. I don't want you to focus on the pushing of the bent knee. What I want you to focus on is the glute raise. Exhale, push your buttocks up and then come back down. And again, push those buttocks up and back down. We're going to do 2 more. You don't have to hang your head back, but if you do, it sort of helps you stretch out through the front of the chest and then come down. And we've got 1 more. Lift up and come down. Lovely. So now we're just going to do a little bit more opening. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to lay down on my front. Yeah, so we're laying down. You're trying to make yourself as long as possible. The hands are either side of your forehead. You stretch those feet away. And I really want you to lengthen the head upwards. Don't let your shoulders fall here. Take the shoulders back and down. Create space between your ears and shoulders and push your head forward. The hands are on the floor. We take the right knee and we bend it up. And all we're doing is moving the leg from side to side. Now you're going to feel those quads are a bit like maybe cords on your stronger leg. So all we're doing is massaging them against the run of the muscle, if you understand. So the muscle runs from the knee to the hip or the other way around. But what we're doing is cross-massaging it across from side to side. Then take a deep breath in, lift that knee up and keeping your hands on the floor, let your body go all the way over. And then come back again and lower down. Let's keep that nice long neck hovering away from the mat so you're really extending from the upper back. Left leg comes up. We roll it from side to side. Trying to keep that hip on the floor, rolling it from side to side. We're kind of massaging and releasing those quads if they're quite tight. We come back to the centre and now we lift the knee and we take that hip across. And we come back again. And now we go from one side to the other. Bend the knee so you're working with half a lever and reach over. It doesn't matter if you don't touch the floor. It doesn't matter. Come back down. You just do what you can do. Bring that leg up and again reaching over as far as you can. Coming back to the centre now, please. And I want you to imagine you have a marble underneath your nose. Take a deep breath in. Roll that marble uphill. Lift up, press those hips down firmly and slide your shoulder blades back and down. Come down again. Take a deep breath in again and exhale as we come up. Shoulders away from the ears. Coming down. Lovely. Now let's repeat those leg movements again. Bending the left leg and bringing that leg over. 1. And again the other side. 2. And then coming back to the centre. And now pressing and rolling that marble uphill. And come back down. Shall we do that one more time? Take a deep breath in. Left leg bends, reach over and come back. Right leg bends. And what you're doing is opening out the front of the pelvis where your in SRS, where your hip flexors are. Come back to the centre and lower down. Bring your body up. And then we come back down again. We bring the hands underneath our armpits. We lift the stomach away from the floor. Take a deep breath in and exhale as we push the body up and sit back on those heels. You want the knees as far apart as you can. Slide the hands forward, put the head on the floor and keep the bottom or that seat firmly on your hips, on your heels. Inhale and exhale. Let's retest again and see how the body feels now. Can we dig the toes into the floor? Can we lift the hips up and press into those heels? How does that feel? Come up on the toes, come back into those heels. Up onto those toes, let's bend the knees. And now push back into the heels, head goes between the arms. And again, one more. Knees come down and head goes between the arms. Come up on the toes, please. Can we lift the left leg up higher? And can we press the chest towards the opposite knee? Come back up on the toes, please. Lift the other leg up. And press down as far as you can. Lovely. Take a breath in, we come down on all fours and we just arch the spine and lengthen it out. Take the right hand up to the ceiling as high as you can. Push into the hand that's on the floor. Focus on pushing into the hand that's on the floor and then bring that shoulder across. We're just doing the last stretch now. And take a deep breath in and out. Bring yourself up. And again, one more, the other side. Push away from the hand that's on the floor. Reach up. And then come across. Reaching as far as you can. And that's it. Dig your toes in. Lift the hips up. Walk your hands back. Roll your body all the way up. Reach up. And then bend down, circle the arms, and again, one more time. Lovely. Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. It's all done and dusted in 30 minutes. Hopefully we've released all around the front and the back of the hips, which makes for a better running style and reduced risk of injuries. Okay, have a great day. Thank you very much.